Well, this is embarrassing. When I inevitably do my ranking everything that's been on my desk, ranking every video by what was on my desk that day, or by my hair, neither are cooperating because there's only one action figure on here. Man, this is gonna suck on the rankings. But I think this is actually gonna be a good video because there's so many evil Superman. There's so many evil Superman like tropes. So today we're going to be comparing every evil Superman based on whether or not they could actually beat Superman. So let's start with let's start with one that I think Superman would actually have a pretty good chance with. I haven't seen all the things they're actually from, but let's start with a popular one, being Homelander. So, I have not seen The Boys. I haven't seen it. I know it's like critically acclaimed and stuff, but I simply haven't seen The Boys. But I know he's like super and all. He can fly super fast. He has super strength, laser vision, all the standard stuff. But it seems he's pretty weak. Like, I haven't seen The Boys. I said that like thrice already. But I know people who have, and they say he would not take Superman in a fight. And I tend to believe them, because he seems pretty weak. He seems like he has a fragile ego. That's what I see. I've seen like clips where he's like destroying airplanes and stuff. He seems like a bad dude, but he seems so evil that I would just love to see Superman come in and kick the ever-loving crap out of him. So, honestly, Superman, I think, would smoke him. Superman solos.
1 point for Superman.
Alright, so next up, we'll go with Sentry. Now, I know he's usually good, but sometimes not, because he has a whole void thing. As of me recording this, the Thunderbolts movie has not released, and by the time it's released, it's probably called something different because that little asterisk, or maybe I'm just wrong, and the title actually won't change, or maybe it will. Who knows, really? But based on just the trailer alone, it seems like he can just turn people into shadows. What the hell is that? Superman's pretty fast, though. He's, like, faster than a speeding bullet. And, as you know, bullets are pretty damn fast. And a speeding bullet would be a bullet that's, like, breaking the law. Maybe breaking the laws of physics. So, is Superman faster than the speed of light? Probably not, but maybe. This is really stupid. I feel like if he was able to land a good hit before Sentry could turn him into a shadow, then maybe. But I don't know, Superman might be cooked. And looking at a lot of these, I don't know, maybe we should give him the point, or maybe not. Because some of them, I don't know if Superman's making it out alive. Some of them are pretty easy wins. But this one, I don't know, it's really a toss-up. But since he's like one of the most powerful beings in the comics and stuff, he seems a little more powerful than Superman. Sorry, Superman, but I think you're cooked with this one.
That's 1 point to evil Superman.
Okay, so next up I will go with Let's go with Hyperion. I really don't know a ton about Hyperion. He seems like he's strong, but I genuinely don't know anything about Hyperion. I'm being for real. I know he's like a powerful being. He has Superman-like abilities. I'm not even sure if he's evil. Is he evil? I didn't know he was evil. I think he has like some kind of nuclear powers. Don't even count this one. Actually, wait, I have something better. Just change this to Nuclear Man from Superman 4. Since I have no knowledge of Hyperion, just make this Nuclear Man. And yeah, in Superman 4, The Quest for Peace, I have not seen, but I know he beats the crap out of Nuclear Man in the best way they could, with $50 as a budget. Okay, well, Nuclear Man gets soloed by Superman. So, give it to Superman. One more point to Superman.
And there you go. There's one more point to regular Superman.
This next one, I don't know if he's making it out alive. We have Injustice Superman. Now, I have a little bit of experience with this one. I've played the Injustice game, but I haven't really read into the comics that much. And I don't really know that much about the story. Like, I know he basically goes crazy, and there's a whole thing with Batman, and he kills the Joker. There's that awesome panel. He just... Alright, well, he just seems like regular Superman, but more powerful. Okay, well, he might be cooked then. So, I think this point we have to give to evil Superman. Why did I just do that?
So that is another point to evil Superman.
And next up, we'll go with the angry drunk Superman from Superman 3. That sounds really weird. But in Superman 3, he has like this synthetic kryptonite put on him, and he just becomes like this angry drunk Superman with a little bit of stubble and like a desaturated suit. So he's basically just Superman but debuffed. So, like, Injustice Superman beats Superman because he's Superman but a little better. Superman from Superman 3 is just Superman but a little worse. So I will give it to Superman for that point. How many times can you say Superman? I know I sure can say Superman so many times. What the hell am I talking about?
Is this alcoholic Superman even considered evil? I don't know. I just know it's a point to regular Superman.
Also, how long am I going to wear these glasses for? I wore them in the last video I recorded, which is the Captain America spoiler review. Am I just going to wear the glasses forever? Can't get them off. Ow. We will go with... Actually, let's go with Titan from Megamind next. Getting back to the video and not about my glasses. I can take them off, actually. I'll throw them like I'm in Mission Impossible 2. I can see so clearly. Titan from Megamind. This video is going everywhere. Titan from Megamind is just stupid. He's just flat out stupid. He's just a loser. And he has, like, tights on. I mean, he got beaten by basically the leader, but blue. So, Superman solos, dude. Superman with just one hit.
So Yeah, since Titan is an absolute joke, one more point to Superman.
Alright, next up we have Superman Red Sun. I think he's just Superman, but more ruthless, I would say. I haven't seen the Red Sun, like, animated movie they did, or the comics, really, but I know a little bit about Red Sun, and it just seems like he's Russian Superman. Like, he's Superman if he landed in Russia, and now he's, like, a little more brutal. So, screw it. That's pretty cool. I guess Superman holds back. Superman doesn't, like, hit with his full force. He wouldn't even hit himself, or a multiverse version of himself with full force. So, but this Red Sun Superman would. So, I don't know, man. I guess Superman versus Superman, but he doesn't hold back. Superman, but he doesn't hold back, I guess would win. Sorry, Superman, but Superman wins.
That's one more point to the evil Supermen.
Next up, we are going to go with Icarus from the Eternals. Now, Icarus, I actually finally have experience with this character, because I've seen the Eternals movie. It is bad. It is bad. And so is Icarus. Icarus, I mean, imagine if Superman just got beaten up by the Flash. That's basically what happened. And then he just flew himself into the sun, because, wow, couldn't be more on the nose. I have nothing more to say about Icarus. He's annoying. And Superman would kick it. Superman would just fly in, punch him like twice, and he'd be out cold. He'd be done for.
Superman would easily solo.
We have Bizarro Superman next. Now, I feel like this could really go either way, because he's just Superman, but he's stronger. And I know somebody's probably gonna say, "Oh yeah, but Superman's beaten up Bizarro before. He's shown to just beat the crap out of Bizarro many a time." And yeah, that's true. He often defeats Bizarro, but hey, Bizarro's pretty strong. I feel like Bizarro realistically could hold his own against Superman. I know, because Superman's the main character, he has to win. But I feel like Bizarro realistically could hold his own. It's hard. It's a toss-up. I guess, yeah, I guess Superman would still win, because he often does. So, yeah, I guess give it to Bizarro. To Superman. Okay.
I say Superman beats Bizarro.
Alright, next up we have Ultraman. Now, this is not Ultraman like the, I want to say Toho films. This is the comic book character, Ultraman. And when I search up Ultraman versus Superman, I don't know much about, Ultraman, but when I search that up, I see Superman getting beaten up. And, I mean, it's not confirmed, but it's heavily speculated that the new Superman movie will have Ultraman, and that's who's in like the black in the trailers. And it seems like he's beating the crap out of Superman. Yeah, will Superman eventually beat him? Yeah, but I mean, it looks like Ultraman has got him beat. So I will give it to Evil Superman for this one.
To my knowledge, Ultraman's actually like a multiversal variant of Superman where he's like evil and he doesn't hold back. Or maybe I'm thinking of a different character. I really don't know. This is just basic level stuff. Either way, he wins.
Okay, we are down to the last two. We have Omni-Man. Omni-Man, he would kill Superman in like 3 hits. I love Superman. Superman's cool, but he is not beating Omni-Man. Omni-Man is like thousands of years old. He's extremely trained. He has no kryptonite. He hasn't been shown to get beaten that I know of. I haven't seen the whole show. I've only seen season 1 and part of season 2. But from what I've seen, Omni-Man doesn't lose, and he's like a war general. He's like super strong, super trained, and I think he would beat Superman. As much as I want to see Superman just beating the crap out of him, I'm sorry, Superman. It ain't happening. Omni-Man's got you beat. And lastly, we have Brightburn. But why did I say that before cutting?
I'm sorry, but I just can't see Superman winning this one.
And lastly, we have Brightburn. I already said that. So Brightburn, it's kind of unfair to compare him to Superman. I haven't seen the movie, but he's a kid. He's literally just a kid. Also, side note, I am so mad I didn't think of Brightburn first. That is such a genius concept for a movie. I gotta watch it at some point. But anyway, this is gotta be like top 10 weirdest Jack McGack videos. Superman's gotta beat, obviously. Like, he's just a kid. He's like 8 years old. I don't think Superman has it in him to beat up an 8-year-old. Just relentlessly pummel an 8-year-old, but I mean, he's got him beat. I guess he could just grab him and say, hey, don't kill people. Shake him up real good, and then stop him. So, Superman's got him beat. I will give the point to Superman. And it seems like we have a winner. But let me count up the points.
And while live action me is counting up the points, I'll just say point goes to Superman.
So, evil Superman has 5 points, being Omni-Man, Ultraman, Injustice Man, Red Sun Man, and Sentry Man. Okay, that's pretty bad for Superman. It's not looking good. But Superman actually has them beat because he has 7 wins with Homelander, Nuclear Man, Bizarro, Angry Superman, Alcoholic Superman from Superman 3, Brightburn, and Titan. Or is that 6? Whatever. It beats 5. So, Superman is our winner! Good truly triumphed over evil with this one. As much as I would like to say, oh yeah, Superman would totally pummel the 2 biggest ones with, Homelander and Omni-Man. There's no way around it. Omni-Man would, like, destroy him. But other than that, going against these guys, Superman has them beat. If they all teamed up, he's cooked. But one by one, he has more wins than losses, so regular Superman truly does beat the evil Superman. So, be good, not evil. Also beat up kids, I guess.